Hi everyone, how are you all doing? So today we're going to be doing friendly makeup for beginners. So I'm going to show you things you need as a beginner. So now if you're ugly, you have yourself to blame. Nobody is ugly. So and you have to do makeup the way it suits your face. No more wasting money. Remember here we're teaching about like to do your makeup without breaking your bank. We're doing about budgeting. We're talk about investing so that you don't go and do makeup and be broke in future. So as a beginner, the first thing you need, you need to have a makeup. Say you need a makeup brush. If you don't like the brush, if you don't like brush, I see some people use their hands, but sometimes it's not like healthy to use that. So you have this, you have this beauty blender. So if you like the foam one, you pat. But the problem with this one is that this one takes much of your product. So but if you get together, if you're okay with that, you use this one or you use the brush. You can use now the second thing you need. It's not everything you need. Some people will tell you use 10 brush. You don't need it. You need a concealer brush. So you can use this to conceal, you can use this to highlight. Okay, then you can still use your makeup. You can still use this one if you can. So if you want to save cost, you can use this one and still use your, just the only thing, learn to dab it, tap, don't swipe. You can still use this for your concealer. Then you get your brush. This one is for applying your makeup. You see, your primer for your eyes or concealer, whatever you want to use for your eyes. But if you don't have this one, you can use your blender. Just do tap like this, tap like this. Then you need a brush. You need a brush. You need a brush for those, for your eyeshadow. You can use one brush, but if you're using one brush, you need something like this, so that you use it to wipe out the colors. If in case you're doing multiple colors, you use this to remove it. Use it. You have this brush for under hair. You know, some people like, if you want to put like eye pencil, that's okay. Some people want to brush it out. Like if you want it to be smoky, you need to brush it out. You just need a tiny brush like this. So you can have other brushes. So make sure your brush you have is dense a bit, he said. So this one can apply, I mean, you can use it double. You can still have two. Then another brush, if you're kind of people that like using, what's it called? You like sparkling, you need this one. This one is MAC. Use this one just for you to pat. So that's it. Though you can have this one for your blush. Those are extra ones because you can still use another brush to do it. But if you want to do that, use this one. But you need this for your whole powder, for the whole face. You need this one. So depending on the one you want to buy. Mine is Marc Jacob. This one is Sonia G. So for brushes, you just do the one you can afford. If you want cheaper ones, go for, I've told you guys before, if you want a cheaper one, you have the one you can buy that is very cheap, like Rick Techniques. They are good. They are good. So now I've already done my beauty routine. I use the Codlin, the cleanser. I used it. I use this toner. Then I use my face cream, Cuddly. This shadow. That's what I used. So if I'm gonna come do my routine one day here, we'll see how it works. Okay, so we're starting now. The first thing I do is I don't like my lips being dry, so I usually apply this. I'll later wipe it out. Remember what I told you about when you're getting your makeup? I did it in my Sephora, or if you've not watched it. You need to know what your face look like, your skin, if you're sensitive if you're dry, if you're like you sweat a lot, okay, so you know the foundation to use. For myself, I'm a bit combo. I'm not too dry, I'm not too wet, so I'm in between. So I usually use my Giorgio Armani. So if you, like I told you, check your skin before you use any product. Don't, because of something, use product that is not good for you. Like now, if I eat peanuts, like I told you guys, my skin is prone to acne. So like now, see, I ate granola. You see something, so they're coming out. You see. So, see it. So if I come close, you see it. See it. So we are going to be starting today. I'm using the primer, Hourglass Veil primer today. When it comes to primer, you have to check the one that is good for your skin. You see this one? There's some primer you use is good. This Hourglass is very good. Hourglass products, most of their products, I love them. It's just that it's a bit on the high side, if you will say. But it's still okay because you just have to manage it. So we use it. Some people use brush to do their primer, depending. For me, I washed my hands, so I'm going to use my hand. Some even apply their foundation with hand. That's me. See, it has that kind of a sheer, like it's just a sheen. It gives you a color. See. Then if you're using a foundation that you're not used to and you're not sure, you better go for Tata. Go for Tata protective primer, or look for any primer that protects your skin. And it's not a must you must use primer. Some cream are very hydrating. You can use it. Some use sunscreen. Like if I apply this sunscreen, if I apply it by Biosense, if I apply it, I don't need primer on my face, because primer is just to hold your foundation, to hold your makeup straight. But if you have, like, there's some products you use, you don't need a primer. But sometimes it's good to have a base on your face, because most makeup are drying. So you watch the one you use. So today, because of this, we're going to be using Giorgio Armani. This goes for $64. $64. But why I like it is it's very hydrating. Like I told you, I'm in between. I don't like drying foundation. But if I want to go for a makeup, like there's some makeup I want to go for, like I can use Charlotte de Tilbury. I have other makeup because I'm just scared of drying skin. Like the one that would dry my skin, or so this one is more hydrating. So if you're like your body, like you sweat a lot, you go for like those kind of foundation. So I'm going to be applying, because we are doing this is friendly, so I'm going to teach it from, so that someone that doesn't know how to do makeup, or is having difficulty making, you know how to do it. So I won't do it the way I do it. So you're going to apply this. You use like 1 or 2 pumps. So first, let's go with 1 point. 1 pump. Say 1 pump. If your face is big, my face is not that big, so let's know if one can do, but I doubt one can do. But because of this teaching, we have to be practical as we can. One thing I tell anyone is that you can do makeup. You just have to learn. You don't even need to go anywhere to learn makeup. Watching this, will make you do a makeup that when you come out, people will ask. You see, it's finished. So we're gonna apply another pump. So if you have a larger face or your face is round, you do like 3 pumps. Okay. If you're going to be using concealer, avoid putting a product under your eyes, because that eyes area needs to be free. You don't need to congest it so that it doesn't crease. Maybe next time I'm going to do with brush and then blender, so that we know the one that fits more. You see, you can't see it. You see, this my foundation is good. You can't see those things. It has covered it. My face is closed. You can't see it. So I'm not doing advert for Georgia and Manny, but they should be giving me advert. But the foundation is good. Just that it's on a bit high side. So maybe some days we're gonna do like drugstore foundation. But it's just that I had to take little. So here we're gonna be using Hourglass. When it comes to, excuse me, for beginners, this one is like a highlighter. If you have like dark things on your eyes, like all these dark spots, or you have fine lines you want to cover, you will go for a color that is a bit dark, like just a bit lighter than your skin, a bit lighter, so that you'll be able to cover it. But this one is very light because I'm using it to highlight so that my eye area will be popping out. So I'm using a highlighter. But if it's not like that, all you need to do is just use a slight color just to do that. I think I have, maybe some days we're gonna do another section. We'll do like half of my face will be for the lighter, half of the face will be just for the concealing. Okay, maybe I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So when it comes to this, I used to tell people, don't pack too much under your eyes. Use eye cream so that you don't have fine lines under your eyes or puffy eyes. Use an eye cream. If you want me to show you the eye cream, let me see it in the comment section. The eye cream I use. I used to have puffy eyes a lot, but when I started using eye cream, it stopped. So you do here this way, because you're just trying to, where you highlight, you just do here a bit, just here a bit. There's no technique. Maybe the day we're going to be doing jello transformation, there's one, because I'm going to use how her makeup artist does her own makeup. So we're going to use one technique that is very good. If you don't want to do all these bars goes, you understand? So this is my concealer brush. It's for highlight. You tap, because this eyes area is very sensitive. You have to be very careful. You tap. You see, it's lighter than my skin, but I don't do all. If you want it white, you can do that. But some people like it, like you want to pop more, but that's okay. Then you do the side tapping. Remember, you're dealing with your eyes. This area is very sensitive. Here, you just tap. You can swipe here, but you can tap. But here it's not eyes. You can just tap. Then if you want like your nose to pop out, you want to do like, you can do it this way. Remember, we're doing it for friendly. We do this area. Then for your contour, these days everybody wants to contour. Like now, you see the way my face is round. My face is like a bit round. But if you want to like to snatch it so that it will just be straight, your nose comes out pointed. You come in with your contour. This is Fenty. The color espresso. Just do a little. See, just little. But if you want it down, you bring it more down. You bring it this way. You want it. For me, then if your face is so round, but you want it chisel, bring it down more, like this one. See, this one is shorter, but this one is more down. So this one, you do this way. This helps to shape your face. This helps to shape your face. You do hair like this. You do hair this way. You know, some people go round, but the thing is just here because you just want to do that. This is contour brush. You can buy it, you may not buy it, you can still use your concealer brush to do that, but I like using this area. Then you know it has two sides. Most of them come two sides, some doesn't come, some come one, like it depends on the one you're using. Most of the contour brush do have two sides. Say this one has two sides, still contour, like you do like this, depending on how you want to do it. Or then you can use this one if it's a product, because there's some product you need to use to apply. So you can use, or you can use this. But I like using this circular one. You just do like this. Because when you're doing a circular motion, it's easier to blend that way. But you can still use this one to do like this. But I like using the circular motion so that it just blends everything. Because you don't want to do those makeups and start seeing flashes on your face. You see? Then, if you want to do your nose, like I said, if your nose area, if you want more pointed, you can just add to this side, But my nose is already pointed, so I don't want it too much. But if your nose is like a bit bigger than mine, or like a bit bigger, you can use this. Try to stretch this side too. Because this brush is too much, so you can use one of your, I usually use one of like this, a brush like this. So you see how it is now. You know why sometimes I don't like this contour? If your phone, you're using your face to open your phone, you don't have most times when I use this and I want to open my face, it will not recognize my face, honestly. But this thing, why makeup is good, like remember this page we are teaching about budget, about how to save money, and then you can achieve much instead of going to do surgery all the time. You can use makeup. Maybe you want to look like this person, you want to look like this, you want your nose to be snatched, you want to look any country, like hey, you want to. So remember, under your eyes, I don't go immediately. Like some people put powder, like you need to mat it with powder. But you need to use your brush to go in it again to make sure it's blended well so that it doesn't crease. As I see some people when they finish doing makeup, you see here, it will be so drying. Like it will do as if it's strength. So make sure then you go with your powder. So it depends on the powder you want to use. If you want to use pressed powder, if you want to use loose powder like Laura Mercier, Hourglass, anyone you want to use. So you go with it. Some people like hair, some people use brush, some people use blender. So today we're gonna go in with blender. So you see the effect here is now popping up. If you watch here, it's now, you see, that's the essence. So their eyes comes out from far. Anybody that sees you first sees your eyes. It's popping up. But if it's concealer we're using, that one just close your eyes. It will be like normal makeup. So if you see the area I used the concealer, it's popping up more than, like it's showing effect more than other areas. You see it? Then this one is optional. This one is if you want to. If you don't want to, you continue with what you're doing. So this one is optional. This Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. So if you want to deepen here, you want it to be pronounced. So this one is optional. Like I told you in this makeup, there are some things that are just if you want to do more, so you just bring it down here. Bring it more down here. Remember, in a circular motion. In a circular motion. So I said, so one more thing. So you need to now brush everything out. But before we do that, let's do our eyeshadow. Let's do our eyeshadow. When you come to eyeshadow as a beginner, and it depends on the color you do like. I advise anyone go for color you like or you used to use. For me, I like Pat McGrath. I like Huda Beauty. So if you're the one that are on the bright side, go for bright side. So today we're gonna be doing Huda. We're gonna be doing Huda. So you have to prime your eyes. You have to prime your eyes. This place, as a beginner, you need this. This is for me. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I did like a microblading already. So, but it's already fading, so I can still like do that. Most people are carrying that. So if you want to do your eyebrow as a beginner, you need to get this spool. Get it. It's very, very good. It's very good. So I like using Anastasia. And just trace it. Someone asked me, why is it that when ladies were doing makeup, you used to open our mouth? I just remembered it. That's why I closed my mouth. But sometimes, it's it's an unconscious thing. Yeah. Depending. While you're drawing your brow, it's good to take it up. You know why? So that your eyes takes your eyes up, not to draw it down, like so that you don't have hooded eyes. So for me, I use gray. I usually use gray. Some people use ebony depending on your color. So you just trace it. You just trace it. I usually use Anastasia Bro. Then I use this. This from Anastasia too. I use it to do hair. This to clean any thing. Make sure, because there's something I used to tell people. Like for me, I have this brush. This brush. I usually use this one. This is my brush for my concealer for my under my eyes. So because you have to be very careful when you're using those brushes. You just have to. When you're cleaning it. But if you're doing like a smoky eyes, I do advise that you do it before doing your makeup, depending on your eyeshadow you're using. So this brush does 3 things for me. I use it to do what? This one. I use it to apply concealer on here. I use it to apply concealer under my eyes most times, but usually I use it here, and then I use it to clean up this. So most brushes can be multitasking, like most brushes can use it like 3 times. Yeah, it's multitasking. You can use it 3 times, not 2 once. Not 2 once. So going under my eyes here, I'm going to be using Hourglass. Hourglass. I'm going to be using Hourglass. So I put it on in the brush. Just a little. You have to be careful. I keep forgetting. My Huda foundation have like a primer. I usually forget. Has a primer you can use under your eyes. There's one I used to use under my eyes too. I got it from MAC, but that one is liquid. Is it from MAC? No, I think I got it from Sephora. But that one is liquid. So it depends. Some people use paint pot from MAC. So as a beginner, anyone that you have to practice this, anyone that is okay for you. You can use your eye base. If you have an eye base cream, it can go. If like now I apply, there's one of my eye cream. If I apply it, I don't need this because it's like a base. So when you're done blending, it comes to this brushes. Some people will teach you, oh, use a big brush to do that, to swipe around this one. But as a beginner, I will not advise you to use this one, because if you don't know how to control it, Before you know it, you see your eyeshadow get to this place. So use something like Moss Sunny J. See this? See this one? I have another one. Use brushes like this. It can help you control what you're doing. It helps you. But if you know that you're going to be good, you see all of them. This one is more fluffy. This one is more condensed. So you have to check. But this one, you see, this one you can't control. You have to be you've learned how to use makeup before you start using it. So I won't advise you to do that. There's another one I have. Tom Ford. Wait. Okay, you see, this one is Tom Ford. This one is on a bit high side, so you don't really need that. The only thing you need a brush. But why I like it is that with this you can control. With this you can control. So let's use Sunny J. First, when you start blending, start with a light shade colors. If you're dark in complexion, you know, because when you're dark, there's some color that don't come out in your face. So make sure when you're buying an eyeshadow palette, make sure you test it on your skin. Honestly, there are some eyeshadows I bought. When you put it on your face, like you're not putting anything. So you start with a light shade. I don't know if it will do two colors. You blend it very well so that make sure if you have hooded eyes. Oh, see, I'm brushing it out. If you have a hooded eyes, you brush your eyeshadow out. Make sure you brush it out. Use a light color shade. Some people start with like orange for people that are dark. Some people start with an like orange color. But most times, to be on the safe side, start with just a mild color. A brown will go. Brown will go. But some people like dramatic faces. Oh. You brush it out this way. Depending on your color you're going for. If you're going for a sparkling, because there's something, if you're going for a sparkling, you need to buy something. Make sure if you're going for a sparkling, make sure you use that brush I showed you earlier for packing. That one I showed you that is from MAC. Make sure you use it. And for it not to drop, you know, some sparkling goes off, so you get something like this thing, so you use it to apply there and it will stick. But if you're using this Huda, there's something Huda put there that is like a primer. You can use it to hold it. So for the middle, you see, if you want to smoke it out, for people that like smoking out differently, you put a dark shade. You see how I'm patting it? That's why it's good to have a good brush. You see? I did not even brush it out. You just pat it. Then you can, some people that like swiping will still get it to do. If you want to swipe, but make sure. You see? It's still the same thing. I just swap, but in that area. So there's something you can put here so that if you want to measure, like, so that it doesn't really go out. Use this backing for the middle one. It's very easy. You see this thing, if you just follow this way, you're good to go. If you want like to, for it, maybe you're going for an event, you can put sparkle and everything. Yes, you can put sparkle. You see? This brush helps you to do anything. Like if you want to put all the sparkle, that kind of a thing, these brushes help you. So for your eyeliner, you have to check your eyes too. Coming to eyeliner, like I have Dior. I have Dior Black. I have Urban Decay. So if your eyes is very sensitive, for my eyes is very sensitive. So I check what I do. You slide it under you, inside your eyes. I like doing up here so that when you fix your eyelash, it won't be separating. Some people use different color up. Some people use, even on your eyeliner, some people use different colors. I've tried other colors under my eyes, but I noticed that I like black more. I like black more. So any color you're comfortable with, you do it. Like I told us, some people use this brush. Some people use this brush. If you want to brush hair out, like if you want it to pop out, you can use this and use eyeshadow under your eyes and puff it out if you just want that. For me, I don't like doing. Do I do it? Just in case if you want to brush it out, use this. For me, I prefer to be under my eyes. But if you want your eyes, like if I, okay, we're gonna do another one that maybe we'll do smoky eyes, so we can use this brush. See how it's being used. So we've done that part. Then it comes to the eyeliner. Eyeliner. I'm using Fenty. You want to close like one of your eyes, like the one you're doing. Then use the other one. Just here. So you use this one. So you want to stretch it out, you stretch it out. If you want to draw a line, if you want it to be dramatic, depending. So you use this one. Some people use brush. They have like the one you can dip and then you do that. But I like Fenty by Rihanna. It's one of their products I love very much. So you can leave it here, you can stretch it out. For me, sometimes I close my eyes like this. So I use Tarte for my mascara. In my previous video, you see when I said I have a lot of mascara. But one thing I hate about mascara, some mascara, is that when it dries up, maybe after some hours, some of them breaks up and start entering your eyes. I hate scratching my eyes. I hate scratching my eyes. I used to use a particular one because that one used to, when you stretch it, your eyelash becomes, it's curvy. Well, I have to stop. So you use that mascara. Some you can do under your eyes. Some people do this way. You can brush your own out like this. If you want it to stretch out, you stretch it this way. If you don't want to, just do a round thing. So this one pops it out more. We're going to be using Lily lashes. Lily lashes. So let me know the lashes you're gonna be using. Any product you see, like you're gonna like use, or the one you're using. Let me hear on the comment section. So we're gonna be using. I like using the white one. So people use black. I like using this white one because when it dries up, you don't see it. But that black one, most time when you use it, when you're removing it, the black comes out and everything. It depends on your preference. There's one I used to like their products. I don't know why. Sephora removed their products from their days, unless you now order online. But their product is good. I think I'll buy their product and do a review. Maybe Sephora will bring them back. So I'm just applying this. So what's your lashes? Can you spend money buying lashes? They have a lot of good. So if you want, you can use a curler. Depends on what you want to do. Use a curler to curl your eyelash if you want to. And so it makes it, you know, some people on their eyelashes go down. So if you think you cannot, you can use your curler and do it. Then for your fixing, remember we said it's friendly. If you're a learner, all these things you can do just for you to practice it. It might look as if it's difficult. It's not. If I can learn makeup, you can. I tell you from experience, if I can learn makeup. For me, before I can't do it. I feel, oh, the thing will be my... So for here, use a tweezer. This is my tweezer. I think it's from MAC. Oh, it's from MAC. Use your tweezer. But if you're a beginner, I won't tell you to use a tweezer. I won't tell you to use that. But if you can now use it. If you can't, just use your hand and drop it. You drop it. That's what tweezer do. See, like this one now. Just close your eyes and drop it. So you can use your hand, you can use tweezer. You just drop it. You see when I did that, I first put that, allow it to get a bit dry. But some people, they just do it and blow it with their mouth. So anyone that is okay with you, for me, I like it to dry. I don't want to blow anything. So when you say you've done it, make sure you place it rightly. And make sure you drop it. Then you use your hand to press it. Whenever I open my mouth, I remember the question some people ask me, why do women open their mouths? Consciously, I just remember. I was saying, okay, let me close my mouth. But sometimes you don't even know when you do it. When you drop it, something, if you notice something now, when I drop it, first, those edge, first press them most times. If you don't press them, it's difficult. So press them. Then you press the middle. You press everywhere. See why I use the white one? See this one that I didn't press for the edge is now trying to give me difficult. But I will get it. So when you're finished, press them well. You see why I told you to use eye pencil under? You will not see the gaps. You see it? And there's one thing I noticed about I don't know if you noticed that when you buy all these lashes, maybe I will make my own lashes. I noticed that sometimes it will be as if when you're applying it will be as if it's different eyelashes you're doing. So now we've done with all these things. So another one is you're gonna brush everything out, then do a spray if you want to. Then when it comes to spray, so which powder do you want to use? I like using MAC. I like using MAC before. I don't know what they are doing now. I like using Hourglass. Then I like using Charlotte de Tilbury. Remember, the one I use for my under eyes is different from this one. This one is color 2. So that you don't mistake it. This one is for under eyes. It's brighter. This is not my color. It's someone that is very fair that will use it. This one is now my color. So you're going to use this one to brush everywhere out. Anything will take care of it. You can use this. You can use Hourglass. Hourglass, why I like Hourglass, that you can use Hourglass to do under your eyes. You can still use it overall, depending. But before, Hourglass used to be my go-to before I started using Charlotte. So you can use either one. So which one do we go to? Do we use Hourglass? Okay, use some of the products. So you just brush them out. Remember, just for all your everything that you've done to balance. So some people hold their brushes here, but sometimes when I hold it, I feel it's not getting to my face. Use this to brush everything out. So you use this one. So you want to stretch it out, stretch it out. If you want to draw a line, if you want it to be dramatic, depending. So you use this one. Some people use brush. They have like the one you can dip and then you do that. But I like Fenty by Rihanna. It's one of their products I love very much. So you can leave it here. You can stretch it out. For me, sometimes I close my eyes like this. So I use Tarte for my mascara. In my previous video, you see when I say I have a lot of mascara. But one thing I hate about mascara, some mascara, is that when it dries up, maybe after some hours, some of them breaks up and start entering your eyes. I hate scratching my eyes. I hate scratching my eyes. I used to use a particular one because that one used to, when you stretch it, your eyelash it's curvy. Well, I have to stop. So you use that mascara. Some you can do under your eyes. Some people do this way. You can brush your own out like this. If you want it to stretch out, you stretch it this way. If you don't want to, just do a round thing. So this one pops it out more. We're going to be using Lily lashes. Lily lashes. So let me know the lashes you're gonna be using. Any product you see, like you're gonna like use, or the one you're using. Let me hear on the comment section. So we're gonna be using. I like using the white one. So people use black. I like using this white one because when it dries up, you don't see it. But that black one, most time when you use it, when you're removing it, the black comes out and everything. It depends on your preference. There's one I used to like their products. I don't know why. Sephora removed their products from their days, unless you now order online. But their product is good. I think I'll buy their product and do a review. Maybe Sephora will bring them back. So I'm just applying this. So what's your lashes? Can you spend money buying lashes? They have a lot of good. So if you want, you can use a curler. Depends on what you want to do. Use a curler to curl your eyelash if you want to. So it makes it, you know, some people on their eyelashes go down. So if you think you cannot, you can use your curler and do it. Then for your fixing, remember we said it's friendly. If you're a learner, all these things you can do just for you to practice it. It might look as if it's difficult. It's not. If I can learn makeup, you can. I tell you from experience, if I can learn makeup. For me, before I can't do it. I feel, oh, the thing will be my... So for hair, use a tweezer. This is my tweezer. I think it's from MAC. Oh, it's from MAC. Use your tweezer. But if you're a beginner, I won't tell you to use a tweezer. I won't tell you to use that. But if you can now use it. If you can't, just use your hand and drop it. You drop it. That's what tweezer do. See, like this one now. Just close your eyes and drop it. So you can use your hand, you can use tweezer. You just drop it. You see when I did that, I first put that, allow it to get a bit dry. But some people, they just do it and blow it with their mouth. So anyone that is okay with you, for me, I like it to dry. I don't want to blow anything. So when you say you've done it, make sure you place it rightly. And make sure you drop it. Then you use your hand to press it. Whenever I open my mouth, I remember the question some people ask me, why do women open their mouths? Consciously, I just remember. I was say, okay, let me close my mouth. But sometimes you don't even know when you do it. When you drop it, if you notice something now, when I drop it, first, those edge, first press them. Most times if you don't press them, it's difficult. So press them, then you press the middle, you press everywhere. See why I use the white one? See this one that I didn't press for the edge is now trying to give me difficult, but I will get it. So when you're finished, press them well. You see why I told you to use eye pencil under? You will not see the gaps. You see it? And there's one thing I noticed about I don't know if you noticed that when you buy all these lashes, maybe I will make my own lashes. I noticed that sometimes it will be as if when you're applying it will be as if it's different eyelashes you're doing. So now we've done with all these things. So another one is you're gonna brush everything out, then do a spray if you want to. Then when it comes to spray, so which powder do you want to use? I like using MAC. I like using MAC before. I don't know what they are doing now. I like using Hourglass. Then I like using Charlotte de Tilbury. Remember, the one I use for my under eyes is different from this one. This one is color 2. So that you don't mistake it. This one is for under eyes. It's brighter. This is not my color. It's someone that is very fair that will use it. This one is now my color. So you're going to use this one to brush everywhere out. Anything will take care of it. You can use this. You can use Hourglass. Hourglass, why I like Hourglass, that you can use Hourglass to do under your eyes. You can still use it overall, depending. But before, Hourglass used to be my go-to before I started using Charlotte. So you can use either one. So which one do we go to? Do we use Hourglass? Okay, use some of the products. So you just brush them out. Remember, just for all your everything that you've done to balance. So some people hold their brushes here, but sometimes when I hold it, I feel it's not getting to my face. Use this to brush everything out. So it comes to your lip pencil. It depends on what you want your lips to look like. Some people go for bright colors. Some people go for nude. For myself, I like using nude. I don't know why. Before I used to use colors. In short, I'm afraid of colors. That's the truth. But most time when I want to be bold, I do it. So I'm going in with this is Mario. When it comes to influencers and some people that usually the makeup, some people there's some products like I don't like, I want to experience before I buy, because I made mistake of, oh, this person's product came out, I'll rush and buy it. I know that most times it's their name that is selling, the products will not be good. So I told myself this period that any product I want to use, I'm not going to buy it because it's a name. I'm going to buy it because it's good, because it's my hard-earned money. And I'm telling my people that are watching me, so that they just don't go and buy something and regret buying it. Especially all those luxury makeup. Some of these products, they will just, because they can do it better and bring out something good. Okay? That's what I believe. Than when you go and buy, oh, this is this person's product, you know, you rush and buy it. and then it's something else. So this is Pat McGrath. So when it comes to lip liner, you have to check what you want. So this one is a bit pink. Then another thing, when you're doing your lip gloss or you're using matte, anything you're using, make sure you apply to the extent that not when you open your mouth, you'll be seeing a mark. I usually tell people, when you're done with your whatever lipstick you're using, especially if you're using matte, don't go away without using a lip gloss in it. Because when you're talking to someone and you open your mouth, that thing used to be nasty. I don't know if you noticed that. It used to be very nasty, honestly. And for lip gloss that I go for, because I hate when you use a lip gloss, okay? I hate when you use a lip gloss. It should be coming out, it should be like slimy when you open your mouth to talk. I usually go with Fenty. I just use more. I use more. I want to try this. Their eye, they say that it is plumbing in my lips, because my lips are already big. Where do I want to? Maybe when we're gonna do transformation for Jolie. If you want us to do Jolie transformation, let me see it in the comment section. So this is the face now. This is the face. The face now. The face now. The face now. This is the face now. So in makeup, do you like braids or you like wig? Pearl. So when it comes to setting spray for beginner, that's why if you just want your face to be glowing, hydrated, popping, if you're not on the, you sweat a lot, I suggest you use Urban Decay Night. That one will sustain you for 8 hours. Then I like using this or this MAC. This one gives you more glow. I love the smell. So do you want us to change the hairstyle, or do you like the hairstyle? So let's take a picture and see the effect. Did we do well? So let me know as a beginner what you learned, where you think I should do more. So that is it. you're good to go. You can now style your hairstyle. You can do it this way, depending. You can do it this way. Period. So you can do it this way. You can pull it down anywhere how you want it. We can change the earring to suit where we're going, the top we are wearing. Eh? You go where this side. So you take your picture. So if you want us to do our transformation, we're gonna do Indian one day. We're gonna do India. We're gonna do India. So then we're gonna do India. We're gonna, the nose, we need to make it pointed to look Indian. So you don't really need to waste your money. It's not waste. It's just like, because if you change your face, I believe that if you change your face, after a while you get tired of it. So but makeup helps you do transformation of what you want, how you want the face to look like. Say it. So bye bye. If you like this video, please help me to like, subscribe, share to someone, put a comment down section, encourage me, let me know what the product you're going to be purchasing, let me know what you're going to be doing, let me know what you learned, where you want me to like do more. We're going to come back and do more of eyeshadow, because I know that one is the one that most people might have issue with. So help me like, subscribe, and comment till I come your way, and then let me know the country you want me to transform to. So support my page.